Scorpio, welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive, you're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a great honour and a great pleasure to be able to read for you today. And, you know, it's incredible the way this channel is growing. Very slowly but surely. It's going in the right direction and I'm very appreciative to everybody. So thank you for that and being part of that. The only other message I've got is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. This will just lead you to wrong conclusions, okay? If this video in no way resonates, please, I'd be very grateful if you would give me another chance. Not all of my videos are the same, okay? There is a change in energy. So part of the next video might resonate with your story. Thank you very much for listening up until now. So without further ado, let's see what we have for you. What's going on for you? Energies and messages for you. First card out. Wow. Feeling a bit lonely. There's a lot of worries, perhaps about money. But for the majority of you, regardless of whatever the situation you're in, there's a big change in direction, a sudden change. I'm getting communication in relationships coming from somebody that's, you feel like a fifth wheel. Okay, perhaps they're married or dating somebody else. Perhaps you're seeing somebody and they're still hooked up with their ex. Whatever the situation, it's a pretty rough patch you're going through with a particular connection, particular situation. Even in work, I'm kind of getting that, you know, there's this feeling of, you know, nobody can see your true skills. You're giving it your best shot, but there's favoritism. And it's really teeing you off at the moment. There is a lot of worry here for a lot of you, okay. But the good news about this Five of Pentacles is it's like life. No situation lasts forever, okay. And I'm getting changes taking place. There is somebody you're dealing with in particular. They lead very different lifestyle to you. Perhaps they're married. Perhaps they have a child. Okay, but there is news coming in to disrupt this situation you're in. Okay, let's see what else we have. Yeah, somebody here with very, very strong opinions. Okay, got the Page of Swords here. Somebody is very determined to make it work for you. I'm kind of getting you're trying to block them out, some of you, and you're the one that's trying to leave somebody behind. You're the one that's alienating somebody else. But there is silence for a lot of you between this person and you've got a lot on your chest, and there's a lot of things you want to say to this person. You want to clear your conscience, okay, but this person is being very controlling at the moment. They are watching you, but they're not making any move as yet. But what I'm getting here is sooner or later they will, when they've strategized and work out a way to approach you. Okay, I can get in a conversation taking place here. What else have we got? Yeah, the Justice card. Things are not straightforward. I'm kind of getting that you're in a pretty much more even temperament. You're not so, you know, extreme in the effect that you're letting emotions get in the way or temper or whatever, which has happened in the past. That's not to say it's all your fault. It always takes two to tango. But this person probably provoked you, whatever the reason. There was extremes of temperament here. You've had a very good karmic lesson here. You're very much more even-tempered. Okay, there could be a child involved. Now you could be in a situation where you just parted from the father of a child, okay, but the father of the child wants rights, etc. They're trying to manifest, and you know, you're trying to manifest a decision here. For one or two of you, you're even trying to talk to this person, but they just won't change their mind. They won't listen to opinions. But for those of you in other situations where there's no children, perhaps the person that you're dealing with is married, but there's some very difficult decisions here about relationships. There's a lot of compromises, but what I can see is equilibrium going forward, this situation progressing and a satisfactory conclusion being brought to it. Okay. For some of you, you could be going through a divorce. Let's see what else we have. Meeting somebody very, very new. Wow. Yeah, gaining the confidence to walk away from somebody, a situation. There's also another situation here, what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, perhaps you are married, and even if you're not, meeting somebody who is very friendly, very ambitious. They do want to connect with you, but they still want to maintain their independence, perhaps because of a child or because they're married. But this person is non-committal. At the moment, you're going through a pretty rough patch with this person. Okay, you kind of you're trying to figure out, okay, the long-term prospects of this. The Empress. Yeah, this person does want a fresh start with you, but the question is, has anything changed between you? Some of you, this is somebody you've dealt with and parted from. It could be an ex, it could be somebody that you've recently parted from. Okay, you are trying to walk away from them. There is definitely a lot of frustration. You've come full circle on yourself. Okay. At the moment, you don't quite know where this is going, so it's a strategy and a plan is needed to go forward with this person. It's all about having a different perspective and figuring out, a way forward with this relationship if you want to do it. But I am getting non-committal, but this relationship being very good for you, that it does have a lot of potential. It could well be that this person's married. It's perhaps that this situation is just a very, very strong friendship at the moment. Okay, but you want more, but they can't give you more. Either way you do, you're trying to assess the risks. You don't want to commit yet because until you're a bit more certain. You don't want to give up your situation on a whim to find out, you're left high and dry, so to speak. What else do we have? Oop, 2 cards flew out there. Yeah, I can see a reconnection with this person and a strategy being formed, plans being made, your wish being granted. But with this decision, that's a yes card to whatever it is you decide. It depends on your situation. I'm getting you will get to where you want to be and achieve what you want to achieve, but not on the level that you're anticipating. It's kind of one step at a time. This person is living the moment. They're not ready to commit yet. They're ready to take the relationship on a deeper level, but see how it goes. Okay, they're only thinking short term. They're only thinking, live in the moment. But they do want reconciliation with you. They want you to try and understand. But it depends on your situation. I'm getting a lot of you do understand, but it's very difficult for you. It would seem that this is a bit one-sided at the moment in the fact that you're having to give up more than they are. Or it seems that way. You know, this person definitely wants to be with you. There is genuine love there, but it's a question of how do they do it. They're in a difficult situation at the moment. Yeah, they're in the process of walking away from something else. Okay. They're leaving a situation there. They want to come towards you. They do want to support you. They kind of do want to live with you, but they've got obligations on getting family obligations here. There is a very strong possibility here. A lot of you could walk away from this situation because, you know, you want stability, you want ease of connection. It's for some of you, this is way too difficult. Too many complications. What else do we have? Yeah, good news coming in. Okay, there could be a child involved. You know, it requires taking on much more responsibility. And I'm kind of getting this person who's going to surprise you. Despite the struggles between you and them, they want to make a go of it. They're very determined, but they're also very, very cautious. They've had a wake-up call, actually. They've realised you're the one they want to be with. Okay. But because you both took two different directions, they've had a wake-up call. They want to come back in, and now they're trying to work out, because a lot's happened since you two parted. It will require focus, hard work, and it is going to take time. This is not going to be solved in 5 minutes. This person does realise that there's this energy that you can support each other quite well. Okay, but it does involve leaving people behind, situations behind, to be together. There's a lot of healing needs to take place. There's a lot of trust issues that need to be resolved. There's a lot of hidden feelings and hidden thoughts that need to be brought out in the open. Okay. But one thing's for sure here, you're not going to put your life on hold anymore for anybody else. It's a question of not neglecting your own feelings. But because of obligations perhaps to a child, there is a way forward for this connection, but it will be kind of conditional, and it will be very restrictive and taking on more responsibility. At the moment, this person it's kind of like their hands are tied. They're trying to work things out. Okay, but I'm getting that you will hear from them. Thanks very much for watching.